is that time. Morning.
How you doing?
I'm not bad. How are you? Don't have the system for this, do you?
Nope.
No.
Nope. Just the games we got.
These are the only ones you have?
There's 3 there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a couple extra boxes there. Nice spot for you.
Would you take 40 bucks for the 5 games? I mean, this is kind of already way too much than what I normally pay, but I do need 2 of these games, so...
I know they go for 40 and 50 bucks, those 2.
Oh, if you buy them in stores.
Yeah.
But, and they're pretty common games, but
think,
it's up to you. It's literally the best I'll do.
I knew that's what you were here for.
40 for the 5.
40 for the what? The 2 of those?
No, 40 for these 5 games. It's the best I can offer. Because I would never usually spend this money. This is why I go to yard sales, to not pay retail prices for these games. So it's up to you. I mean, somebody may buy these for, you know, you might make 50 bucks off the lot of them if you hold on to them and piece them off, but I'll pick them up for you for 40 bucks right now.
Yeah, okay.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good one.
All good, babe.
All right, guys. Well, I'm really not happy. I mean, I'm happy, but I'm not happy at the same time. I drove out like, I don't know, 20 minutes to get here. Thankfully, their sale was early. Paid 40 bucks for those 5 games. I didn't even want these 2 Xbox games, but I just didn't want to spend $40 on the 3 N64 games. Now, they are really solid N64 titles. The reason why I got, the reason why I bought them, I already have Pokemon Stadium, and do I have Pokemon Stadium 2? Actually, I have Pokemon Stadium 2. I don't have Pokemon Stadium, but I do have Mario 64. The reason why I paid 40 bucks for these games is because I don't have Mario Party, and this is like a $60 cart, and this is perfect to bundle N64s with. So for 40 bucks for these 5 games, it's not a it's not a steal, but it's a really solid deal. I mean, I don't even know how much these are going for. This guy definitely priced up these games. Probably went on eBay and fucking priced them up. Because I had emailed these people and asked them if they had games, and they said first come, first serve. So anyway, I'll tell you guys a little bit more about that. Yeah, I mean, I was pressing pretty hard to get it for 40 bucks. I really wanted to let them know that that was the absolute best that I was going to be able to do. You know, and they took it. You put the money in their face and, you know, they take it. But really happy about getting Mario Party. And anyway, we got 2 street sales to go to, and we're gonna go there right now. It's still, what time is it? It's 8 a.m. So we got plenty of time. It'll take me about 15 minutes to get back into town, and we'll see you guys in a few. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good.
How about you?
I'm not too bad. Is this for sale?
Yeah.
How much you want for that?
$5.
Did you take 3 for it?
Sure.
Yeah? Alright, let's grab some change.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sure. Thanks.
Don't have the game for this, do you?
I have no
Empty?
idea.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no one in there. This one's here, but
I don't know. This whole box was just.
floating around.
Yeah.
How much are you asking for this stuff?
I have no idea. I don't know what it's worth. I'm just asking people to make an offer because I'm doing a fundraiser, a children's fundraiser, so I'm just trying to make maximum.
Yeah. It's got the car charger here, but you don't have the wall charger? Maybe?
Is that?
Oh, yeah, there, that's it right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the wall charger. This is all the gaming stuff you have?
Yes.
Too bad it's pink.
Yeah. Oh well, the new phones are this color, aren't they?
I suppose. I guess
know,
my
it's
phone
cool,
my
right?
phone is kind of pink.
See?
There you go. It'll match.
It's like the new fad. I don't know where that goes, but maybe that goes with it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see. This goes. Where does that go?
With the pen?
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes slides in the. Oh, there's already one in there. Looks
Oh.
like you just have some
It's a
extras.
backup pen.
So no idea price
Guy
wise.
just bought the little DS for $25.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I'd be willing to give you $20 for the box. Box of stuff here.
Yeah, that's fine.
You want to take that? There
Perfect.
you go.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I did, yeah, I ran one for years.
Okay. 7.
I can't believe those little toys from that show that's been like the. Is that what it is? Okay, because those are nice little things. I guess it's not on anymore.
You're selling Anna Green Games? I know. Don't say that to my mother.
Which are the movies?
10 cents each. I don't
Okay.
want them to come home with me.
Take the whole box.
Yeah, I think the whole box is $5.
Well,
No, $2 for the box. Sorry. I marked them. I just don't have time. Like, I don't have time. Sorry.
all right. Well, I'll take all the Disney movies. I don't want to like give you a 20 to break, so I'll go to the car and then come right back. I have a bunch of change.
I have
Oh, they have
change,
change?
yeah.
Okay.
So how many are there?
There's 9, but I'll just give you $1 for them. Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Hi. Not selling any video games, are you? At all?
No, we do have a game there for PlayStation. It's the PS3.
Oh, okay.
It's the iPad game.
Oh, okay.
But you need the PlayStation.
Oh, you need this
Blue.
stuff, yeah. No other video games, though?
No.
No. What are you looking for this?
I'm not positive. Maybe read that.
Sure.
How much are we asking for the video game? $5.
I have 4 and change on me. Is that cool? Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. Not selling any video games for the Wii, are you? Or the system, or any other video games at all?
We had, but just give me a moment. I'll have a look and see.
Yeah, I collect video games, so I collect for like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Wii, and Nintendo 64, Sega, all those.
You're just looking for Wii, are you? Not the Wii U?
I actually don't even own a Wii U, so
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
it has to be a Wii.
yeah.
Just hold on. We have the Wii Dance Dance Revolution disc.
Oh, okay.
If you're interested in 2 maps.
No other stuff? This is it?
Everything else is Wii U or PS4.
I gotcha. What were you looking for this?
Yeah.
I could do 5 on it.
Yeah, I'll pick 5.
Cool. There you go. Thanks a lot.
Interested in GameCube? You said you had GameCube?
Yeah, actually GameCube I collect for that. And Nintendo 64. Yeah, sure. See what you got here. Cool. These are all the ones you have?
I have one more, but I wouldn't sell.
You wouldn't sell
for
that one?
less than 25.
What one's that?
Twilight Princess.
It's parking lot brag session.
Yeah.
The hunters were out today, man. They were fucking out. On the Halifax side, there's MAGA.
Never heard of it. Lynx,
Never heard of that. Torok.
Atari, Metal Runner, Ultra Bust a Move, Ghost, and Halo. All CIB, I think I paid 50 cents each.
There you
I
go.
spent $100 today.
Nice.
PS2 Slim, 2 controllers, and there's a memory card in there.
Did you get that in Sackville?
Nope. This was in Dartmouth.
Oh, okay.
2 more controllers, 2 more memory cards.
Bro, you need to clean your car.
Yeah.
This guy having too many McDonald's sessions.
Yeah.
This guy got a bunch of shitbox games.
Yeah, they were 50 cents. Like.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to say no to 50 cents. I actually said no to a bunch of 50 cent Xbox 360 games today.
Yeah, I didn't get any 360s. But I'm getting all this. I love this game, bro.
Yeah, it's fun.
Such a good game.
Crimson Sky.
Finally found it. These are none of the good Wii titles.
I didn't get this though.
Another Mario Kart.
Yeah, complete. It's brand new. Hasn't even been opened.
Oh, sick. Games in there?
Yeah.
That's a sick deal.
Yeah. Another PS2.
This guy got PS2 for days.
Big one though.
The PLB stands for PlayStation 2. Lot brags, bro.
5 controllers.
Oh, fuck. This guy got controllers for days.
Now the good stuff. I keep the good stuff shocking.
Oh. Keeps the good shit till the end. Wants to show off all this stuff. I'm seeing more shit boxes though, bro. There we go.
Yeah, these are ship boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
My
pretty
watch
sick.
is going off, dude. Getting this is like the greatest thing ever. I just get little vibrations every time a yard sale gets posted or a video game thing
Let's
gets
go.
posted. It's pretty boss.
Mario Kart,
Yeah.
Galaxy,
Yeah.
Spyro, Mario
Oh.
Party, Galaxy.
Oh. The title's right there.
$30 for all those, I think. it
30
was.
bucks for them?
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
She said $10 a game, and I said, "Will you do a deal if you give me if I get a bunch?" And I was like, "How much for all these?" She's like, $50. I'm like, "How about 30?" She's like, "Okay." Hey.
I mean, even 50 bucks
Yeah.
wasn't horrible.
No.
Like, you get your money back on 3 games.
Yeah. Just too snickle for it. Fucking. I've never heard of fighting ball.
I don't even think I have that. I know I have the Jack Nicholson one box CIB, but the other one I don't know.
Never seen this before either. Crossbow training.
It's probably like one of those Wii remote games where you actually use a bow.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wii Sports. Like these were like 50 cents each. So
Yeah.
again, couldn't see that. Sims. These 3. Again, I think they're 50 cents or $1. Then I got all the PS2 fat one with the 5 controllers.
Yeah.
And 2 memory cards, and then all these for $60. Final Fantasy.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Turtles.
It's good to bundle.
Bad Dudes.
I don't have that.
Sight Bike.
Yeah, I got that one. Mario 3.
of course.
Dragon Warrior, first one's.
That
That's
one
that's
you
the
get-
same one
yeah.
I just got.
First
Yeah.
time I've ever seen this in my life.
Yeah,
First
it's
time.
actually a shit box, but it's
Yeah.
good if you have it CIB.
You have no idea what that
Yeah, I
is.
have some guy sending me one of those.
Yoshi's Cookie.
Yeah.
And then
Tetris Sphere?
never heard of it.
Never heard of that either. Wave Race and WCW.
Yoshi's Toopsy Turby.
Okay, never heard of that. Another PS2 memory card.
Memory card. Wave Race, WCW, Cinnamon Nitro.
Let's get a few more games over here.
Golf.
12.
Sports. And
Oh, Double Dragon, that's another good one. Yeah, you get a couple of nice ones. Final Fantasy, Double Dragon.
Yeah, and like the Mario and shit.
Yeah, well, of course. Those are just good bundling games.
Yeah, Heroes of the Pacific, and this is pretty dope too. 50 cents. I paid for this too.
Yeah, that's dope.
Can't fucking
Seems like a
complain, bro.
solid sesh for a hundo.
Pretty decent day. Yeah, I either spent like 100 or 120 around that area. And the N64, no AV cord, but I got a bunch coming from AliExpress, and that
Yeah.
was $5.
Hey, what's up guys? I just got back from all the yard selling. It was actually kind of a late day. I went till about 2 p.m. Stopped for food very briefly, but it was a full morning / early afternoon of yard sales. And I have to say, I am very happy with what I got today. I even got something after the yard sale session for trades that I got at the yard sale session, and I'll talk about that in just a moment. First off, I just want to thank everybody that continues to watch these videos and hitting that like button. It really does go a long way, and it helps visibility of the videos, so thank you so much, and welcome to all the new subscribers. I will start the day off with the first video. It should be the first video anyway, where I went to go and pick up some N64 games, and there's also a couple of Xbox games. Now, there was an ad on Kijiji, and for those who don't know, it's like a Craigslist equivalent, about a yard sale there, and they had video games. It only showed these 2 Xbox games in the yard sale post, but when I messaged him and went on my spiel about, do you have any Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and N64, he said that he had Super Nintendo games and it was first come, first serve. So I made sure I got there bright and early, and it wasn't Super Nintendo, it was Nintendo 64. Unfortunately, this guy decided to go and look up the prices of his games, And when people tend to do that, they tend to try and sell them for what eBay has them going for, and that's not really what a yard sale is all about. Some people will buy specific games for a collection, but for the most part, people aren't going to be going there and spending $25, $30 on one single game unless it's something that they really, really need. So with that being said, I played hardball. I said, listen, 40 bucks is the absolute best that I can do for these games. He wanted $25 for Mario Kart 64 and $25 for Mario Party, and to be honest, those aren't bad prices. I mean, if I were to sell them, I would probably get like 50 bucks for Mario Kart and even more for Mario Party. So, I mean, those weren't bad prices, but of course I didn't want to spend that much on a couple of games. Also, I had Pokemon Stadium and these 2 Xbox games, so what I decided to do, I think he had a price tag of $7 on the Pokemon Stadium and $5 on this shit box and $3 on this shit box. So I decided to, throw out an offer of 40 bucks. It wasn't really throwing out an offer, it was pretty much if he would have said 50 bucks, I probably would have played even harder ball and walked away. But thankfully, they agreed to 40 bucks, which is, now that I come to think about it, I was a little salty. It was early in the morning, I spent $40 on a few games, but it was really a great deal. $40, I mean, just for Mario Party and Mario Kart 64 alone was definitely worth it. So I got those games, and then I guess I'll fast forward to the end of the day. I saw an ad on a local Facebook group for a game that I've been looking for forever, and that is StarCraft 64. By the way, I will be doing a full playthrough of this game tomorrow on Cinecello Sunday on the stream. So if you are watching this video tomorrow, Sunday, July, I don't know, is it the 9th now? 9th or 10th? Yeah, it's the 9th. So July 9th, or the 10th, I'm streaming. So go check out my stream if you want to watch me play this game. I went to the place, he was asking $85 for this. The cart usually goes anywhere from $70 to $100 on eBay. I didn't have my camera on. I don't like, taking my camera in front of other resellers because a lot of people know that I make these videos locally now, and I'm kind of starting to make a name for myself around here. So I want to be able to do business with this guy down the road. So what I traded for him is I gave him Mario Kart 64, Pokemon Stadium, and a Super Mario Bros. Game for the Game Boy Advance. So I traded those 3 games and I got this. He wanted 85 bucks, and he said he would go as low as 70 if I were to buy it in cash. And so I traded those games, and the reason why I traded those games is because there are doubles besides the Advance game, and I don't care about Advance games. So Mario Kart 64 and Pokemon Stadium, both doubles, I already own them. I paid $40 in total for those 2 games, the Stadium, the Mario Kart, and this Mario Party, which is a very expensive game and fairly rare, and mint condition too. So basically, for 40 bucks, I got all of this. StarCraft, Mario Party, and these 2 games. I am stoked. I've been looking. I'm still going to buy a complete in-box version of this because this is the game that changed my whole life. So I'm definitely going to get one CIB, but to get one this cheap and for a trade for stuff that I bought cheap at a yard sale, let's fucking go. So that was the first sale. Up next, I guess we'll go with the Wii and Game Boy stuff that I got. So I'm pretty sure I got this on camera. I drove up to a place and they had this Wii system, or not system, sorry, this Wii shelving, just kind of like the PlayStation 3 one that I got not too long ago. It's got the Wii logo down on the bottom. It's got a place to hold your games here and here, place to hold your system here, and then at the very top, I'll show a picture. At the very top, there's a spot where you can put your chucks and your controllers and all this other nonsense garbage that Wii tries to get you to buy. you can stick all that stuff up there. So that was great. I asked how much she wanted for it. She said $5. I had 2 toonies in my pocket, so I offered her 4 and she took it. And then I asked her if, it also came with 2 Guitar Hero guitars as well. I also asked her if she had any other video games. She said she had stuff for the Wii U. I don't collect Wii U, at least not yet. So I asked if she had anything for the Wii, since obviously she's got Wii stuff. And she brought out Dance Dance Revolution Goofy and 2 of these mats here. I'm not going to show both of them, they're both identical. She wanted $10 for that, I offered 5. I really didn't even want this stuff, but I used to play the Dance Dance Revolution quite a bit, so I decided to get them. I have guys come over every month to play video games, so it'd be cool to chuck those on. And I can also just bundle those with the Wii and get my money back, double my money, by bundling that stuff together. So I got all that for $5, and then her son, the camera died out on me. Her son came outside and he said he's got GameCube games. So I said, okay, let's see them. So he brings out some GameCube games right here. We got Naruto 2, Clash of Ninja. These are all complete in box except for this one. 007, Everything or Nothing. There's also 007 Agent Under Fire. Sonic Riders. And the best one out of the bunch, I do believe, is Marvel Nemesis for the GameCube. So yeah, he brought those out and I said, how much were you looking for the games? He said he wanted $20 for all of them. And I said, there's nothing really there, you know, of real value. I said, I'll give you $10 for them. And I mean, that was even being pretty generous because I didn't know how much some of these games went for. I still didn't price check them. I assumed that this one was probably worth $15. So, you know, I offered 10 and he said sure. So I got all that for $10, got the Dance Dance Revolution mats in game for 5, and got the stand for $4. So that was a pretty solid score there. Up next, I went to another yard sale, and I don't know if I'm gonna put the footage in of this guy having Nintendo games or not. Maybe I will. There's a guy that had a bunch of Nintendo games. I asked him if he would bring some out. He said, no, I'm not interested in selling them. I said, well, if you bring them out, I can make you an offer. If you don't like the offer, then you can take the stuff back in. And he hummed and hawed a bit, and I said, all right then, don't worry about it. And I went over next door, and she had some DS stuff for sale. So, and I do believe there's all footage of this. So I got a box of DS stuff, and I got it all for $20. Let me show you what I got. Pardon me. I got the Nintendo DS Lite. It is pink, but believe it or not, I've already sold 2 pink DSs. A lot of parents buy them for their young girls for, you know, just a cheap gift. So I got that. It is in mint condition. Like, usually the screens are pretty worn, or there's, you know, gashes or marks have been dropped. This is in mint condition, and even comes with the pen here. So that came with a pink bag as well, which is great for bundling. Came with a hard Icon third-party case as well. Came with a phone charger, the charger itself, which a lot of them are usually missing, so that was great. And it also came with 3 extra pens, and believe it or not, I needed a black one and a gray one. So I got black and gray here, so I can complete my other DS Lites that I have downstairs, and just a spare pink one here that looks like somebody was chewing on the end of that. But there's that. So the system. Then we also got Pac-Man Pinball for the Advance. Also had gotten Super Mario Bros. 3 for the Advance, and that's the other game that I traded towards the StarCraft. So that game, and I didn't even know these came in. When I was doing my PLB session with Helly Famous, I opened up the case and there was a couple of Advance games in there, so that was just a little bonus. So I got that. Also came with, 6 cases for Advance games. And we also got 4 DS games. We got Sonic Sega All-Stars Racing. We got Dora Saves Mermaid Shitbox. And we've got Tinkerbell and the Lost Shitbox. And we can't forget the game of the batch, Mario Party DS. And I do believe this game goes still for about 20 bucks. So I got all of that DS stuff and advanced stuff for 20 bucks. Can't really beat it. She told me, I asked her how much she wanted for it. She said throw out a price. I said I can give you 20 bucks for everything, and she said sure. So no counter offer, nothing. Can't beat that. And then there's something that's non-game related, but I like to show. I got all of these movies for $1. I was at a big flea market in a parking lot, and I always look for Disney movies because I love Disney movies. It brings a lot of nostalgia, and I'm starting to get a fairly sizable collection of them. And I also look for the Diamond Classics. So those are the ones that are worth money, and some of them are pretty expensive and can go for a lot of money on eBay. So one thing that really caught my eye about these movies is they are in pristine condition. I have never seen VHSs like this in my life, except for back in the day when I bought them new. I mean, a lot of these still have the manuals in them. Let me see if this one doesn't, of course, now that I'm talking about it. So yeah, I mean, a lot of them still have the booklets and everything in them. So I got all these. I got 101 Dalmatians, mint, and it's the Diamond Classics. The Return of Jafar, also mint. Beauty and the Beast, mint condition. Just insane. These actually go for quite a bit on eBay. Yeah, another Diamond Classics one. Toy Story, Old Yeller. Aladdin, The Great Mouse Detective, never heard of that movie before, and of course, The Lion King. Got all these for $1. So, awesome. And then the last thing that I picked up, it wasn't through a yard sale, it was through Kijiji. A girl was selling a Nintendo, she was asking 70 bucks for it. I asked her what it came with. So it came with the system. It is very great condition, still mainly white. There's no yellowing on there at all. Came with also 3 controllers. 2 of them are, one of them's really used, another one is yellowing, and the other one is like mint condition. So 3 controllers. It didn't come with a power bar, but it came with the RCA hookups. I have 10 power bars ordered, and they should be here in the next couple weeks. So I'll be able to bundle that. I also have a couple of Super Nintendos downstairs that I needed power cords for, so I bought 10 of them in bulk for 60 bucks, and I'm just gonna start bundling some things together. So I got the system, Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, just a regular Super Mario Bros. 3, which is great. I mean, I'll tell you guys right now, these 2 games and the Nintendo with 2 controllers, I will sell for a minimum of 80 bucks. I'll put it up for 100. Some people will flat out buy it for 100. Others will offer 80 and I'll settle on that. So I'll be guaranteed to get my money just from these in the system alone, and make money. If I were to bundle with some more Nintendo games, I'd make even more money. So we'll see how I bundle it up. So she was asking 70 bucks for it, and I said, well, do you have any other retro games like Super Nintendo, Sega, blah, 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 blah? And she said, yeah, I got a Super Nintendo, but I'm not selling it. And I said, okay, well, do you have any games? She was like, I do, but I'm not selling them. I said, well, is there any games that you don't play anymore, will never turn on again, that you'll sell? And she said, you know what, actually, there's 2 of them. One of them was Super Soccer. This is a shit box that I didn't have, so I'll throw that in the collection. But the other one that caught my eye was The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. This right here is one of the best Super Nintendo games of all time. This is now a copy. I just bought one last week, and now I got one for pretty dirt cheap. So I'm going to use that in one of my Super Nintendo bundles, and I'll easily fetch, you know, 120, 130 bucks for a Super Nintendo in this game. Can sell this alone for 40 bucks, 45 bucks. So I got the 2 Super Nintendo games, the 2 Nintendo games, the console, 3 controllers, and the RCA. Got it all for 60 bucks. Can't beat that. Well, you can beat that, but I mean, you beat that anymore, and you're near robbing people. And you know, I'm all for crazy good deals, but I wasn't pressing it. I offered her 60. I didn't offer her like 40. I offered her 60, and she accepted. I thought that was fair. Gives me a deal, and I'll probably make, you know, 80 bucks out of it. So I'm totally happy with that. So yeah, guys, that right there was the pickups for the day. It wasn't a huge amount of stuff, but it was solid stuff. And I spent a total of, let me see here, 40, 100, 120, 130. I spent 140 bucks, and I got all this stuff. So that's a pretty damn good deal. And just the Nintendo stuff and Super Nintendo stuff alone, I'm gonna make my money back. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this week. Actually, yesterday I sold the Atari XE that I had. It was mint condition, brand new, not even open. Well, it was open, but it was never played. Sold that for $300, and I also sold a Nintendo for $100. The one that I had traded towards my graphics card, if you guys watched that previously, ended up selling that for $100 with 4 shitbox games. So that was awesome. So I made $400 yesterday, and today I spent 140. So it's still a really solid, profitable week. It was kind of slow, bad weather all week, and I had just gotten on a diet and gotten back into the gym. So basically on my free time, I had been in the gym like 2 hours a day for the last week. So I hadn't been on the grind like I normally would be, but I feel as though we're gonna find some more stuff coming up real soon. A lot of yard sales are being posted for next weekend already, and there's some tomorrow. So I'm gonna go tomorrow, see what I can find. If anything, I'll definitely make a video. I also wanted to give a shout out to all the people that have been using my Amazon affiliate links. If you guys shop on Amazon at all, it's a great way to help support what I do, and that is provide you guys with content. I will post links to all of my Amazon affiliate links in the description of all my retro video game videos. So there's one for US, Canada, Germany, UK, all of them are there. There's no promo code needed. You simply click on the link, load up your cart, and that's the show. Most people just bookmark them so that they never forget to use them. So it just reminded me because I just got an Amazon check in the mail, and I just want to say thank you to all those that have been using that, and it's there if you guys shop on Amazon. So yeah, and also no stuff in my P.O. box from you guys this week. I know there's a couple of things on the way as I was emailed, so thanks to those that are sending stuff in. Once I get the stuff in, I will incorporate that into a retro video, and of course give you guys the proper shout outs, and I will not open the package until we do it live on camera because people really like the live reaction. So yeah guys, that's it. I got about 15 of my buddies coming over to the house in a couple of hours. We're gonna eat some food. Even though I've been on a diet all week, I'm gonna drink beer and eat pizza. Yeah, and watch UFC 200. So it's gonna be a fun night, and hopefully you guys are still enjoying this content. I am loving making it, so lots more coming. Thank you so much guys, take care, and of course, stay bugs.